That's what they do in Canada now. Have you seen? You see that Paralympian who like sent something out and was like, "I need some assistance to get up my stairs and pain meds," and the Canadian healthcare system was like, "How about this? How about you yourself?" And they paid for it.
The letter said something,
and the lady's like, "They offered me fucking assisted." For like for a stair thing and pain pills.
Yeah,
fuck. That doesn't. There's no one that checks that before it goes out.
No, Canada's fucked. Canada's fucked. Like I bet Canada like looks down their nose at. Oh yeah, Canada looks down their nose at us. Like turn it around, Canada. You were looking shitty up there between that guy like taking all your guns away, and he's like, at first he's like, I'm gonna take your assault weapons away, and then and your pistols, and now he's like, I'm gonna need those hunting rifles, you bitches. Like he's just getting
taking like everything off them.
And then I keep looking up
bears.
You look up the statistics on the assisted fucking euthanasia rates that you guys have going on. You guys are turning into you're not there yet, but you're turning into a socialist scum hole of the North. I can't wait to watch your fake little society degrade and fall into nothing. You're gonna be like a RoboCop movie.
Canada,
okay?
Kyle, I'm on the other team on this. I think assisted is fantastic.
Y'all have fallen. This is how low
is a drain on society. We need to kill more people who would otherwise be drains on society.
Soon, the Eskimos are gonna come down south and take over. Okay, this is enemy of my enemy type shit. Okay, if we get rid of those.
I would posit that the Americans, you guys have enough freedom that they're going for assistance in a different way. They're just like, they'll sort themselves out. We don't even need to help. Yeah. We just let them do whatever the fuck they want. They'll just die. Feed
them.
That's what our firearms are for.
Yeah, you guys are just you guys have got the assistance. It's just the red version of it.
I saw a graph the other day of Europe. And it was a graph of Europe, and it was how many guns per person they have. Pathetic. It's barely half a gun per person in most of those countries. That's where you top out at.
Have you seen the UK like posters? Because like you can't even have like utilitarian knives in the areas. Like all those knives, Woody, that you carry around. Oi, bruv, you're right in the clink. Like, they're going to throw you right in the fuck.
You got a license for that knife?
People can't have a Leatherman. You can't have you just go through lives with your fingers and fingernails opening.
We're not allowed to talk about
a tape.
Yeah, no, you can't have it.
You can't have a Leatherman?
They have signs in the UK, and like it'll show like a machete, and then like literally Swiss Army 1.5-inch blade for like opening boxes, and it's like they're both equally illegal. And now we're not even in the UK anymore. But that's
they've had so many stabbings from certain groups. I would imagine that they really had to crack down. The Irish, they really had to crack down. Y'all thought I was going to go to
like what groups?
It's the fucking Irish. It really is. They're the fucking stabbers. You know, they're all about it.
Scottish.
But they only do stabbings.
The
because
Scots
all the fucking northern. Now the Irish people bomb people. Scottish people
wait, who's a shillelagh? Is that that's Irish, right?
Yeah,
a shillelagh, those hammers, those like clubs. You know what those are?
What a shillelagh is?
Yeah, a shillelagh is a club that like they would use to punish people for not drinking enough.
Hey,
yeah.
I don't know what.
I know you're pregnant. Have another one.
Noon on a Monday. Sober, are we?
Look at your wife. Not a black eye on her face.
Tradition when he beat up that old man at the bar.
Regardless, your choice, but those brain cells are dying.
They come by. They notice that your wife doesn't have any bruises. Yeah, something looks amiss.
Why aren't your kids crying?
I raised my hand and your wife didn't flinch.
9 children in your mid-30s. What are you, celibate? Like,
what an awful group of people.
Didn't you find out you were Irish?
Oh yeah. Like mostly English, honestly, like the fancy kind. But
the fancy kind. What's the fancy kind of English?
Just from the fancier part of England, but I found that when you brag about your genetic report, it never goes well. I've never been either. No, it seems like a wet, murky place with awful food.
There's so many Australians, like, I don't know what it is, but young Australians just like get up and go, I'm going to go and work in England for like a year on a work visa or something like that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
In my brain, I'm just sitting there thinking, at what point are you sitting on the beach, like having a beer in the sun, checking out the hot women here, and then like you just click in your brain and go, I want to go and live in a shoebox and just be fucking depressed all the time.
They
like,
want it for their resume. It's so great for the like they come back and they're like, oh, so you went to school in Europe?
No, but they don't go to school. They just go there and work in like a fucking restaurant for like fuck all. It's like it's so dumb.
The ones I know, they
manager at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones I know, they went to like Europe to either travel or to like get a fancier education that would look good.
Yeah, but that's like rich cunts. They go to Cambridge and then they'll just go party in Ibiza for like 3 years or whatever. But it's like it's not.
I don't think my boy's that rich. I don't think my boy's rich like that. But like, I think it's pretty cheap to travel through Europe with the train systems and everything because they talk about like hitting half a dozen countries and like these aren't wealthy men. You know,
yeah, like I think if you do it semi-homeless, like vagrant style, it's pretty cheap. You can stay in hostels. You can buy like
trains.
I think you'd even take a step. See, I wouldn't do that. There's
the
like
hostel thing. I'd rather camp. You can just travel wherever you want, like on the train system for like a certain amount of year. So it's all trains. Like you can get across to like the UK and go to France.
Can you camp in Europe though? I'm thinking you go from city to city. It's populated. Like I don't know that you can just pop a squat and throw up a tent.
Doubt it.
Probably have some places.
Heaps of homeless people do it in LA. Like,
it'd also be easy to like pop around to all of Europe because like it'd be like coming to America and being like, we're gonna hit West Virginia, we're gonna hit Virginia, we're gonna hit Maryland, we're gonna hit Delaware, we're gonna hit North Carolina, and then we've seen America. Like that's like you just
except it's like way smaller. You're like, yeah, let's go to Belgium tomorrow, and they're in fucking Spain, and then they just drive there.
The language situation is so weird. Then, I know it's all historic.
Everyone just speaks English.
Yeah, but like the idea that like Spain, right next to fucking France, like historically they just like same family of languages, but just totally different languages. And then Italian right there too, totally different. Like the U.S. is just such a different scale that we think of.
Well, it's even more. It's
like all the way northern, like all the way to the tippity top of Canada to the bottom tip of Texas, pretty much English.
Well,
that's only because it has like. Since the 1800s of history, though.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying like that's our perspective. Like it's that old saying of like 100 years is a long time for an American, 100 miles is a long distance for a European. Like just I'm
just thinking of guys of like in the UK in particular, how like it seems like you can be on this street and have a huge rivalry with the completely different class of people who are a street down the road. Those are North Welsh. Billions. Those dirty scoundrels don't even wash their arses.
You're from East Nottinghamshire. Like I'm from Southeast Nottinghamshire.
It's time to stab each other over football.
Like you're gonna get glassed in the face. Like Americans don't even know what that means to get glassed in the face. And the stabbings over there are. I remember is
that when they hit you with the bottle or cut?
That's when they take the whole. That's when they both. The answer is yes. They smash like a mug.
I've seen that happen to someone in like a nightclub. That was like a common thing in Australia when I was younger, as people just like smashing pint glasses on people's faces. And I saw it happen, and there's so much fucking blood comes out of your face. It's fucked up.
Cal, what's it called when you break a bottle and use that as a knife?
You know what that's called. Look, I said it.
We've all seen Clerks, all right?
I said it, and y'all bleeped it. Don't act like you're teasing me. I should have just said it.
And post show, I'll write down the timestamp again and make sure that gets taken out. When you said that the first time, I was like, "All right, 2 hours and 11 minutes and 42 seconds."
I thought it was acceptable to say I was informed that it
in
wasn't.
no way.
I mean,
well, now I'm gonna have to hear it now.
Yeah, just Google it. What
she says it.
Google Clerks. What do you call a broken beer bottle? And you'll immediately. And I highly recommend you YouTube it so you watch the quick 30-second clip. And I'll move us on to a new topic while you do that.